Thanks for staying with us now. World Wind Day or Global Wind Day is a worldwide event that is held on June 15th. It is organized by Wind Europe and GWEC, that's the Global Wind Energy Council. It is a day when wind energy is celebrated, information is exchanged, and adults and children find out about wind energy, its power rather, and the possibilities of it that it holds to change the world. This is a very beautiful day. I love the wind. Who likes wind? You know what? Go ahead.
Wind as in wind?
Yes, no, wind.
Yeah. So who wouldn't love wind? Even dogs love wind.
No, it's a very beautiful day. So
cool air.
I went to, I think, Amsterdam in 2019. So from Amsterdam, we took a bus all the way to Paris, right? Omo, come and see windmills. It is so beautiful to behold. And I know that outside of, because I know that renewable energy, a lot of people just focus on solar. But outside of solar, renewable energy, I think Nigeria has a capacity, especially in some parts of Nigeria where they have very, very strong
wind.
Yes, you actually have the capacity to be able to generate energy with wind. So I mean, there's so many. There's hydro, there's wind, there's solar. There are options, for energy, and I'm loving the fact that because now these issues around the Electricity Act that has been signed by the president, possible that now we can now see more diverse sources of energy. So wind would be one of the what's it called, the options to explore. But I hear that it's a lot more expensive, to set up compared to solar. I'm not 100% sure.
I feel like we don't even have those windmills anywhere around here. We don't even have the land.
They're for Lagos.
Let's
go to where
maybe in the area.
Even there for, because I think the way the place is choked, wind don't go.
The buildings,
because if you see those things, they're like farmlands. So it is like no building at all. It's just you just see gigantic, very high, tall windmills. Yeah. So I
don't think we can set something like that up here.
They can, for instance, I think people that are into farming, they can explore those options, especially up north, right? Those massive farmlands. So instead of running diesel or whatever, you can
a big investment.
It's massive.
No,
it's massive. But you need partnerships for those kind of investment. Diola Sulaiman, she's joined us via Zoom. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
It's a rainy day.
Very, very rainy day. Our makeup artist did not come by the way today. So all these things you are saying, we did it ourselves. We are proud makeup artists today.
And you're
blaring horns today.
I have to tell Lagos State government that because there's no road for my makeup artist to pass. How are you, Diola?
I'm good, thank you.
I can imagine when I saw the message that Jola will be joining via Zoom, I said, okay, something has happened on the roads. It is well.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day to talk about alternate source of energy.
I'm telling you.
And of course, like you rightly said, with the new bill that has been passed, we hope to see more state governments, exploring different options.
Yeah.
Especially outside of Lagos. There are massive lands that are just wasted. I mean, these are options that manufacturing companies can begin to explore. Yes, I mean, it's capital intensive, but in the long run, you look at the long-term benefits, versus, with the way we're going and increasing cost of diesel or any other thing. I mean, it's a one-time investment, but Nigeria is, there's a lot of wind in Nigeria, so I think it's a solid investment.
Absolutely. I've never seen one here in Lagos, but we used to have a lot of wild winds in Kaduna State while growing up. You just see it coming, you run inside your house and all of that.
So,
I think I experienced some in Lagos, but it was, I think I was a kid then. If I've experienced like serious wind since I've been alive, probably twice.
No, it was almost all the time.
Because there was one I saw when I was younger. I actually saw it moving this way and it was carrying things that people were running.
Let us just go and harvest it and convert it to energy. All right, so Jola, let me come to you. What did you find for us in the news today?
Okay, a rather sad one. The headline news is Kano building collapse. Authorities confirmed 1 dead, 3 rescued alive. This was said to have happened at the collapse of a demolished building, Daula Hotel in Kano State. It is said that a Samino Yusuf said that the victims or the rescued dead that are trapped under the debris of are yet to be identified, and that this occurred when a scavenger, got into the building at about 1 p.m. and they were scouting for irons or metals. I mean, from the debris of the building that was demolished halfway when the building suddenly collapsed and trapped them. Well, on the part of the Kano State Commissioner for Police, he said that they had visited the incident scene and that they have condoned off the building, but that the scavengers were defiant, hence the occurrence of the incident where they were trapped. Well, this is very sad. We hope that the government is able to, the state government is able to rescue any, or if there is any other person that is trapped in the building. And I sincerely just hope that we can begin to have proper building codes for demolished buildings such as that, and that even citizens begin to understand the dangers, those buildings like that pose. I mean, in Nigeria, we're not very, I don't know, we're
I want
just
to ask
rather
a question though.
carefree.
If you want to demolish a building, shouldn't you have what's it called?
Cordoned off the building.
Yes, like
But
very
that's what
put it on that
that's what they
tight,
said.
very strict security that nobody goes in. I mean, shouldn't you have done
Well,
that?
Well, the commissioner is saying that was done, but I mean, the scavengers.
If it was done, they would not have been found in the building, Diola.
I know. It's just rather sad because, again, I mean, we look at this and it's just needless. It's unnecessary death. I mean, it's just sad.
Very sad.
It's very sad.
Let me come to you, NJ, your story.
So my story is about a 45-year-old Belgian man called Mr. David Bierten. So he reportedly, he was suffering from loneliness, and he decided that he wanted to spend more time with his relatives. So he faked his own death and turns up at his funeral in a helicopter to teach his family a lesson. So he told his wife and his daughter about his plan, and they went on to, show it on social media, share it on social media that he had passed away. And they were able to gather all family members to a certain location. And he turned up at his own funeral and left his family obviously dumbfounded and shocked, as you can see in the video. And he told them that it was a prank and he wanted to teach them a lesson on the importance of staying in touch with each other. Some people on some critics on social media defended him, and some claimed that was a cruel,
No, it's not cruel now. Have you not seen that video that guy had been drinking? Did you see that particular one that he's been getting drunk? They've told him stop drinking, here. So one day he got drunk and woke up in the coffin. You not seen that video? The family actually stayed in the church. He was in a coffin. They were there like they were mourning, they were crying. He woke up and said, I'm dead. They said, no, everybody was looking like he's a spirit.
They acted like he was a spirit.
Acted like he was a spirit. So I mean, so it makes a lot of sense. This song that Paturanki sang, Celebrate Me While I'm Still Alive, not you say when I don't live this life, you go call the fake am for my back. That song is so true. A lot of times, right, and I keep on saying to people, and that's why for me till today, it doesn't make any sense spending money in a funeral. Do you understand what I'm saying? Spend all the money while the person is alive. Enjoy, I love quality time. Anybody that knows me knows that I can gist with it. If I care about you, I can gist with you for 10 hours and it will not look like I've been talking for 10 hours. Like literally, you must find time to bond. Don't wait till the person is dead. What are you now coming to the gravesite to do? Do you understand? So I think I'm with the guy. It's just that the guy he tried. He didn't go too far, because look at it now. Did every member of the family show up?
Yeah, but what if somebody had you know how it can how you can hear one news and then maybe your aunt hears it and then
I give that
maybe
to you.
maybe she's having some
big
health
heart and
and then
dies.
she passes away and then
I get you.
Yeah.
But the truth is that I think
spanked.
the lesson, is that truth is we really don't spend time.
Enough time.
We don't have, and most times we are always busy, and
survive.
Okay. What he did this, I was talking to a friend of mine, I think it was even today. He said he was just reflecting that honestly, what in this life? Like, what are we running for? What is the hustle? All this background, what is it for? Let's just really sit back sometimes and just look at it. What truly matters at the end of the day? So if you understand what truly matters, you pay attention to it. I saved Jennifer's story for the last because I'm coming together with the story. Jennifer, you want to?
All right, so a lady cries out on Instagram. She shared a video. She was crying out saying that a young girl was swept away by the flood at Agege, and she was in a tricycle when this happened. So they put up the video. And I don't know, this is just really, really sad. Like, you can see how flooded it is. And she was saying that if she could help, she would have tried to actually help her. But then the water is a lot. So she just saw the girl and the tricycle being
I think we should
washed away.
Actually even listen to what the lady was saying.
Governor Sanwo-Olu, come and help them in this area, left and direct in front of me. This flood has carried a whole marwa and one girl. The girl just passed by my side now. Mommy, I think Belosi. And the girl is a special child. This water has carried the girl. I could have stopped her. This water, this is a batio, that batio Kana. Ogbó didi maru akọlọ pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn nínú ọmọ nǹkan tá ló rán ọmọ yẹn ṣe omi yẹn ti gbọmọ ẹ lọ. Please, this happen every year. Nabulegba, just look at it. Look at it. See, just look at it. See, people cannot come in. People cannot go. Look at it.
So I think it was last week Thursday that
we talked about flood.
We talked about flood.
Yeah.
When I was vibrating, that Uti was trying to explain certain things to me, I can't relate. Do you understand? Because we know that when the rains come in this Lagos, it comes.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It makes no sense as a government. Like, are you happy watching your people suffer? Are you happy watching your people die every single year? It's not like there's a year that we don't go through this. What I did not mention to you was that in my own house, we had to come together as a community, contributing money to create gutters and build the road. There was a day I ran out of my house. I went to my sister's house in Magodo because the water had gotten up to my bonnet. It was like with prayer and fasting I was driving out of that water. People have to live in these conditions day in, day out. And you tell me we have a government. Like, I don't understand how these people are able to sleep at night. A young girl now, a needless death. She's dead. Because I don't even know how they're going to recover that girl from that water. This is where I always say that, first, we all know that we have a responsibility. But the government, come on. It's not like you do not know. There are some very, very prone areas that we know whether come rain, come sunshine, flood must happen.
Yeah.
Why do you have to watch people die? And the Speaker of the Lagos State House is Agege is his constituency. It doesn't make any sense. When you talk, people feel like you want to attack the government. Nobody is attacking you. I'm just tired of seeing people suffering. I am tired of seeing people die for no reason. And it makes no sense. And this is why we're talking about the maintenance culture. Because it also builds into what we're saying. We'll come back from that break and we'll continue the conversation.